Hey, I'm Black Dragon, and welcome once again to another edition of the Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos. And, as always, I would like to thank you for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. And it is a beautiful Thursday night. We're walking through a park.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing, buddy? He can be a little iffy sometimes, especially if you run up on him.
Have a good one.
You take care. So we are walking through the RV park over here, and it's a beautiful time in the United States. It's beautiful here in Georgia, and this RV park is absolutely packed on Thursday, so everybody's getting ready for a long weekend. And I like to walk over here because it's got a beautiful forest, and if you guys remember me from my beginning days, I used to always walk in the forest. Hello. And
you've been watching each other coming, huh?
He's got to say hi to every dog. Okay, don't get tangled up. You guys take care. Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, so I don't have anybody else coming at me for about a quarter of a mile. So I like to come over here and walk, especially in the winter. Come here. But because this place is absolutely like nobody's here. It's a beautiful place in the winter because it's absolutely secluded. But now with the weather picking up, there's a lot of folks here. But I can still just walk and listen to the geese, and sometimes share some stuff with you guys in my MC Protocol adventures. We're redoing the MC Protocol series. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit tonight about the idea of, and the name of this podcast is what part of MC business stays in the club? What part of MC business stays in the MC? Is it that you youngsters don't understand? The new generation has this idea, and not just the new generation, but the way that America is configured these days. Well, actually the world. There's no such thing as delayed gratification, and that means that you can wait for your gratification. Those days are gone. You got to have instant gratification because everything is instant. We have instant oatmeal. It used to be you had to wait 20, 30 minutes for the oatmeal to cook. But not anymore. Not for quite some time now. Now, you got oatmeal that's ready in 60 seconds. You got instant television. Used to be, if you wanted to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you had to be in the house at 7:30 in December to watch it. It was only going to come on at one time. You sat around, you looked at it on the TV guide, you knew when it was coming on, and you knew that if you missed it, you wouldn't see it again for an entire another year. And so your gratification would have to be delayed for a year. Now you can TiVo that thing. You can put it on your DVR and watch it anytime you want. Used to be, if you wanted to watch Sons of Anarchy, you had to be there. But now you can just TiVo the whole thing, or go to one of these services and just go crazy on it, binge on it, and listen to it until you just get sick. And watch it till you just get sick. There's no more delayed gratification. And the same thing is going on with our communications. And it's hurting the motorcycle club. It's hurting the MC world. This social media thing. Even OGs are on it. And you're doing everything in the social media world just like it were the real MC world. Just like it was the real thing. Like you hang out in chat rooms like you do at a bike club. And so many people are mad at social media channels like mine, Black Dragon Biker TV on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. You're mad. You guys are hurting. No, we're not hurting a damn thing. We go where you guys are. We go to where you guys are. And we can find plenty of you not doing biker shit, but on social media doing social media biker shit. And I swear, it's a patent place. You're dating on here. You're fighting on here. You're riding virtual motorcycles on here. It's crazy. And you're telling your business on here. Not just your business, but my business. The club business. The MC's business. And it needs to stop. One of the biggest motorcycle clubs, one of the most notorious, one of the top 5, recently had to fight for its existence in court. And yes, sir. And so when they went to war with the court system, one of the first things the courts did, one of the first things the district attorneys did, was broke out their social media communications. And it was just sad. They were able to tie them to so many things in the case against them, and they actually lost the case. They had so many things to use against this club. One of the biggest things they used were their social media posts, where they talked about and threatened people, and talked about who they were going to get, and people were supposed to be intimidated and afraid. And the whole time, government just collecting for years. You know, that's the funny thing about the government. They have 2 things, money and time. Money and time. They got the money it takes to get you and the time to wait to bring it all together. So for years and years and decades, you're out there doing your thing. Then when they come to court, they dump those decades worth of documents down in front of a court to see and lock you up like animals. And who did it to you? The big bad mean damn government? Or did you do it to yourselves? What part of keeping club business inside the MC don't you understand? You have to live not on the fruits of what it is that the club is doing, but the fruits of what it is that you think your ego should be doing. People have to fear you. Sitting in their chairs on the internet, they need to be shaking. Like you're getting ready to dock somebody and come into their house and blow their brains out. And that's the kind of stuff you write. And that's the kind of stuff they use when they go after you to take away your freedom. The motorcycle clubs of today need to understand. The NSA was not playing around when they said every phone conversation, every text message, every Insta message, every form of communication that's happening digitally in the United States of America is being recorded. They're taking down the metadata. The metadata is where the call or the message originated from, where it went to, how long it lasted, how old was the person that sent it, was he male and female, what was his or her name, all of the above and more. How much do they make for a living? Oh, it's just ridiculous. All these big companies like Google, you think they're the only ones that know this? And they were not lying, NSA, when they said, we are tracking it all. And then when they need to pull it up, it's right at their fingertips. They said they're recording every conversation digitally held on a cell phone in America. And you didn't believe them. Well, I don't know why. We're so used to the government lying that we don't believe them when they tell us the truth. But believe you me, they know who you are. They know what you're saying. You know, Facebook has finally drawn so much heat that they'll now go take you offline. But I read something somewhere that Facebook is tracking you so closely that even when you write something and erase it, like you think better of it, you're going to write go to hell, bitch, because you're mad, but you realize that Facebook is watching, so you delete it. Yeah, you didn't delete it to Facebook. They already took those keystrokes down, such that they know you for who you are, what you think, and what you say. They already know. There's no hiding. The only thing you can do is practice discipline. You need to use social media for the same thing the government uses it for. It needs to be propaganda. It needs to be your tool of public disinformation. Wow. Everybody's used it. From the Nazis in World War II on. Everybody's used it. Hanoi Jane, you ever hear of her? She was part of the enemy. She played the best music you would ever want to hear. She had all the latest tunes, the latest sounds. Everybody listened to her over in Vietnam. Everybody listened to her because she had the best music. But in between the broadcasts, she would talk terrible things to Americans. She would tell them they were losing the war. She would use her platform for disinformation. I think they finally tried her after the war. They found her and tried her. She might have even went to jail. Got to look that up and find out for sure. But that's what social media should be for bike clubs. And you should have that in part of your bylaws. That we, the bike club, if you have our colors, we get an opportunity. We get to look at your social media. And we're going to tell you what to take down. And we're going to punish you for talking about club business. When you leave the club and you quit and you're pissed off with everybody, you don't get on social media and rat out your club. Some of y'all don't. Most of y'all do. Goodbye, sayonara, and all these little messages you leave. Man, cut that shit out, man. You're a grown man. Cut that out. You took an oath to be in this club. You said you were going to keep what we do private. Do the good and the bad, the thick and the thin. Whether you're with us or whether you're out, you took an oath to keep our secrets secret and to keep our sacreds sacred. So we want you to stick to that, bro. We want you to stick to that while you're on your way out the door. Drop our colors off and get on out of here and do it the right way. Stay off of the chat lines. Stop telling everybody what you're going to do. You can't even go do something to somebody because you've already told everybody what you're going to do. So when you go do it, what do? They go to your social media. It's just sickening. It's pervasive in this world, especially among the young folks. Somebody goes and shoots up a Walmart. Man, he didn't leave a note. We don't know what. Oh, just go to his social media. It'll all be there. That's why they're coming up with these new red flag laws. Red flag laws because they know you idiots are going to post your every intimate detail on the internet. My girl left me and the club doesn't like me anymore and Peter and them stole a motorcycle. What the hell's wrong with you? We went over and we showed the whoopty boys what was up. Oh, like nobody could understand what that meant. The whoopty boys are all shot up. But nobody could understand your little code. Bro, they've been deciphering code since the hieroglyphics in the pyramids of Egypt. Like, you ain't writing no code with your uneducated ass that they can't decipher. Oh yeah, we got them boogie boys at 2217999er over. Come on, man. Come on. The secret decoder ring will pick right up on that and they'll know exactly what you're doing. And then you guys love the I love me buttons on these cell phones. You just love the I love me buttons. You got to get in front of that damn cell phone and selfie, selfie, selfie. It's just, it's utterly ridiculous. It's funny is what it is. You guys take the most incriminating pictures. Hey, we just broke what's-his-face's head wide open. Hold up, let me get a snapshot of it. Come on, man. I like it when they get you for some other crime, totally unrelated, open up your cell phone, and they got the whole MC on some dumb shit because you had to have a picture of it. You had to have a video of it, and you had to have it on your phone. Bro, club business is not phone business. Club business is not cell phone business. Club business is not social media business. Club business is not chat room business. They say don't tell your woman on Pillow Talk. You guys got one better than that. Let's just go and let's just go tell it on the internet, man. That's the thing to do. Tell it on the internet, bro. Just put it on our cell phone, man. Let's just do that, man. That's the way to go. What y'all think, yeah? Yeah. We're just gonna tell it all. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm just being facetious. Because that ain't the way to go about it. The funny thing about a secret organization is that it has secrets. And it's hard to keep those secrets to yourself. I probably know better than a lot of you all. I held a top secret security clearance, and I was a nuclear weapons operator. My job was to shoot nuclear weapons on a submarine. We had so many secrets. How fast a submarine can go, how deep it can dive, how many men were on it, where we were going next week. For submarines, their movement, just where they're going to be tomorrow, is top secret, as they are one of the first lines of defense for the country. They have to be stealthy, swarthy, steely-eyed, submarine quiet. And there were so many things I wanted to tell my loved one, where I was going, when I would return, what contingent was riding on us, where we were going, what the things we were doing. But I swore an oath before my country that I would keep those things a secret, because loose lips sink ships. They always have somebody around the base. Even in World War II, they had people standing around Pearl Harbor, Japanese folks that you didn't know. They were taking pictures of the base, taking pictures and sending them home so the Japanese squadrons would know exactly what ships were where, who to shoot, who to fire. Those loose lips sinking our Navy ships. And so during wartime, running your mouth is punishable by death. Call it treason. The motorcycle club should always be on the lookout, because the motorcycle club is always at war. The MC is always at war. It's at war against the publics who would destroy it, against the cops who would see it no more, against motorcycle-only checkpoints, against law enforcement folks that they need to put children through school and pay for college tuitions and buy homes and go on vacations. They gotta have an enemy. They gotta have a public enemy number one. And that MC, that means freedom, that's a great enemy to go after. Because we don't have anybody looking after us. And you guys don't look after yourselves. You don't cover up your secrets well anymore. You don't practice that top secret security clearance regime that many of you former military folks know. You don't press that down on your brothers like you should. Hey! You don't press that down on your brothers like you should. Loose lips sink ships, and they also sink MCs. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Be sure to catch us on our daily news podcast, Black Dragon Biker News Network, Biker News You Can Trust, on YouTube and Facebook. We're also on Instagram. Go over there and give us a like, Black Dragon Biker TV, and our daily online news magazine, The Dragon's Lair. No, that's this podcast, The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos. Our news magazine, biker-liberty.com. Go check us out. We got gear at blackdragonsgear.com. And if you need to talk to me about issues that are concerning you, serious issues your club is facing, you can always hit me up on my counseling app where I give consultations. It's clarity.fm/black-dragon. That's clarity.fm/black-dragon. Set up an appointment to talk with me, and we will have a talk to help get you guys straight. I do this every day of the week, so we've seen a lot. Might be able to give you some feedback. Also, join us on our wonderful Discord server, where we have a family over there on the Discord server, where you can get all the videos and all kinds of stuff over there. So join us on our Discord server. The directions on how to get to the Discord server are in the comments section and the details section here down below. I'm Black Dragon. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. That's my 2 cents. Get skinny.